What it do, Jon Boii? Jon Boii?
DJ Esco, let's go.
I'm about to show y'all my alligator golf fish.
I dedicated every damn thing to this. I had to take
call
the
him
loss
Sam
so I
Cooks.
could cherish this
Why?
shit. 200 pounds of
remind me of
pussy
real
trying to
music
sell
every
that
time I
shit.
see him.
My amigo said, fuck it, he gon' mail the brick. Soon as I get my hands
Some
on
country
it,
shit
I'ma
right
sell
there.
them shits. Your scooter make it.
What it do, Jon Boii?
This is what it do, Jon Boii, you heard me? We in the studio, and I'm in here with my girl Lala, you heard me? We in here doing a damn thing, you heard me? 100.
So who is Jon Boii and what do you do?
Jon Boii is a musical genius. We love to make beats, you know what I'm saying? I make trap shit, you know, any kind of music, you know what I'm saying, is what I do. I love playing the guitar, you heard me? I love, you know, writing hooks, writing songs, all that shit, you know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I see the guitars in the background, man.
Sure.
So, how did you learn to play? And was it always something that you learned how to do, or?
Well, I've been playing drums since I was 4, you know what I'm saying? You know, the guitar, it was always a guitar laying around the house, you know? My mama always singing all the time, you know? So it was easy to pick up that from her. All my uncles play instruments and things, you know? My Uncle David, you know, my Uncle Benedict on trumpet and all that stuff. And, you know, my Uncle David played in a reggae band, you heard me? My grandma used to sing a lot. It's just music just in our blood, you know what I'm saying? My harmonica played the guitar, you heard me? Music just in my blood. My father was a drummer and my mama was a drummer too.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So I hear that accent. Where you from?
Louisiana, Thibodaux, Louisiana, you heard me? On the map, you know, South Louisiana, you dig? The Food's Parish, you know? I'm from out there. I've been in the A for a long time though, you know, doing this music shit.
That's what's up. So who got the better food selection between here and your hometown? If you had to choose one, you can't say both.
They got some spots out here that's dope as fuck, man. Some real good spots. But it's some stuff back home that you just...
Mama's kitchen.
Yeah. Whew. Mama's kitchen, grandma's kitchen. Everybody always cooking something back home, you know, but I gotta go to back home. The food is amazing, you heard me?
Word.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been producing?
I've been producing, I've been making beats since I was 12, you know what I'm saying? Like on keyboards and beat machines and all that, since I was 12, but professionally producing since I was like, I'm gonna say like 21, 20, something like that. You know, I got my first major placement when I was about 21.
That's dope. What was that?
I did 2 joints for Khia on her Gangstress album.
Hey.
And I did 3 joints for her, but 2 made the album, one of them didn't. And then after that, I did a joint for Bad Boy South called I Be Getting to the Money for Young Jock. You heard me? I did that for Young Jock. Gorilla Zoe was on that track too, and an artist they had called Mike Carlito too. And I did the beat and the hook, you heard me? And that was my first major placement. They shot videos on MTV and all that there, you know. So I was about like 23 when that happened, you know. So that was a blessing, man, you know.
That's dope, man. Talk about the fact that you know how to sing too. Cause I heard your voice. You can blow now.
Oh, thank you.
Talk about some of the hooks you done made for a couple of folks.
Oh, okay, I done the ShiiKno hook for Lloyd and Rocko, you heard me? I co-wrote that, I produced it, did the beat and all that too. I done Still Missing You on the Real Spill mixtape for Rocko. That's me on the hook. I produced the beat as well, you heard me? What else? The Getting to the Money for Young Jock, that's me on the hook too, you heard me? And I produced the beat as well myself. It's a whole bunch of stuff, you heard me? A whole lot of stuff. And a lot of new stuff in the making too, you know what I'm saying? So.
That's dope. So talk about some of the artists that you work with.
Oh, I done work with Future. I done produced for Future Rocko, Snoop Dogg, Young Thug, Bloody J, you heard me? Man, who else? Pee Wee Longway, you heard me? Fuck, who else? I really have to, let me look at my phone, I can tell you. Tracy T, you heard me? Rick Ross, you heard me? Who else? Khia Chambers, Young Scooter, Gucci Man, Diamond, DC Young Fly, Pimp C, you heard me? Lil Boosie, you heard me? Lil B, you heard me? Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pimp C too, you heard me? Did some joints for him. Donnell Jones, I done worked with him before. I done worked with Lloyd, you heard me? Man, the list goes on, man, you heard me? That's about half of the people, maybe a little over half, maybe or something.
Word.
Yeah.
So kind of discuss what motivates you to keep going. You know what I mean? I know it's hard in this industry. Sometimes you go through shit, you lose passion sometimes, but what motivates Jon Boii?
Man, what motivates Jon Boii, it's just like, it's like waking up and walking, you heard me? Like, you gotta get up out the bed and you gotta walk. So I don't feel right if I don't do music. This is what I do. I don't feel comfortable if I'm not in the studio. It got to that point probably about 4 years ago, you heard me? I was like, damn, I ain't been in the studio today. You know, I don't feel comfortable if I'm not in here working or creating or making something new, you dig? So it's just something that kind of like, it's a part of me, you heard me? It's just what I do, you know? What I do, music playing in my head every day. When I'm, even if I'm not in the studio, if I'm out doing something, you know, might go take a walk on a trail or something, or, you know, go downtown, kick it, get something to eat. Everything got a theme song in my head. The music just playing. I just let it out, you know, in the studio and make it, put it down and shit.
That's dope. So discuss the importance of maintaining relationships. 'Cause like you said, you got a relationship with Rocko that's over 11 years old, you know what I mean? And I know you've been knowing Future for a while. Because this placement on Purple Rain ain't the first.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So talk about the
yeah.
relationships.
Man, relationships is cool, man. You know, like, as long as you a good person, you cool, you know what I'm saying? You know, stay cool with the people that's cool with you, you heard me? However they come, that's how I'm coming, you heard me? That's how I've been. You cool with me, I'm cool with you. You respect me, I respect you. You know, it's just, you know, just staying consistent with that heat, though, you heard me? Like, you gotta keep that heat coming, you know? You gotta keep them beats coming, you dig? That's what I do, I produce. I try to make the hardest beats in the world, you heard me? And I try to keep them bitches coming, you know? Shit. Keep the heat, keep the fresh heat. You heard me? Keep them baking up, you know?
Most definitely. So kind of name some of the singles that you produced. I know you named some that you sung on a hook, but name some of the singles that you produced that people may know.
Thru That Check, Rocko and Scooter, I produced that right here, you heard me, in my studio. Homicide for Future and Snoop Dogg, I produced that beat right here in my studio. Permanent Scar on the Pluto album for Future, produced that beat right here and played the guitar live on that beat right here in my studio with that guitar right there. What else? Paradise for Future on the Pluto album. What else? Losses for Rocko, Slang for Rocko. Shit, Focused on the Money for Rocko. Spazz On Yal for Future. The newest joint, of course, the Purple Rain joint, Never Forget, you heard me, for Future. What else? One more I did for Future, I forgot. But me and Future got a lot of stuff. He holding on to it, you heard me? But he gonna put some more stuff out. Me, Future, and Lloyd got one so crazy. Y'all gonna hear that, you heard me, in the future. What else? Thought You Knew for Pee Wee Longway. Let me look at my phone. There's so many damn joints. Sex in the Club for Diamond, you heard me. What else? ShiiKno for Rocko and Lloyd. For My People for Future. The single on the original Dirty Sprite, you heard me. I produced that joint. Him and Tasha Couture, you know, For My People, I did that. I Am for Jody Breeze. What else? Getting to the Money, Young Jock. Halloween for Lil Boosie. We just dropped it this Halloween. Gotta Be In You for Rocko on the Real Spill mixtape. What else? Food. I did 4 joints on the Food mixtape. I did Food. I did the song Pizza for Rocko. I did, what else? Food, Pizza, Candy. You heard me? On the Food mixtape. A whole bunch of joints, man. I can't.
Yeah, I already know. That's a good list, though, man. I know people are already familiar with those songs. So how did you find out about the recent placement on Future's project, the Purple Rain joint?
Oh shit, Esco, man, that's my brother, man. You heard me? Esco came through here. You know what I'm saying? Before they went overseas, you heard me? He came over here to the crib, to the studio, and he had his laptops with him. You dig? And he was like, man, you and Future got a joint so hard. He said, bro, y'all got one, bro. I said, what beat recorded to now? Which one? And he was like, man, it's this one beat you did, bro. He played it for me. He put his laptop on that little table right there, and he played it for me. I said, man, that shit, they're riding, man. He said, yeah, we're gonna put it on the mixtape, you heard me? I said, which mixtape? And he was like, shit, we planning on putting it on. He said he was putting a mixtape together called Purple Rain, and you know, him and Metro Boomin had put that thing together and stuff, and he said they gonna put it on there. And when I heard it, I was like, man, I already know he killed that shit, you know, cause when I heard it, I was like, yeah, that bitch riding, you heard me? And yeah, Esco came through and played it for me though, basically, and that was months ago.
Right.
You heard me? It just came out, what, 2 days ago?
Right.
Or something like that. So, yeah, man. I knew we had one then, you heard me? And, yep.
That's dope, man. Where can people find you at on social media?
Man, you could go on IG, you heard me? At Jon Boii Beats. At JonBoiiBeatz. You heard me? At Jon Boii Beats on IG. Follow me, you dig? You can holler at me, you can call me, you heard me, 404-447-7734. If you need beats or whatever, you know, if you need recording, studio time, anything like that, you know, holler at me. And shit, we're gonna work everything out, you know.
Dope. Anything else you want to tell the people?
Man, keep your faith in God, you heard me? Keep God first. No matter how hard life get, you heard me? Stay positive. Look at the good in everything, you heard me? When you start on a beat, making a beat, you might think that bitch garbage, but keep going, you heard me? Don't trash it. Keep going. That bitch might be the next goddamn hit, you heard me? You never know. Keep your faith in God and work hard, you heard me? That's all I gotta see right there, you dig? This is what it do, Jon Boii, you heard me? We in the studio, and I'm in here with my girl Lala, you heard me? We in here doing the damn thing, you heard me? 100.
I told him celibate, man. I don't wanna do no finger for the cash, man. Hey, throwing through the check. Hey, why me flat? Bitch ain't never seen in my money. Look how she sweat. Throwing through the check. Gon' cash it out. Whatever they want, just give it to them. Gon' pass it out. Throwing through the check. Fuck a money machine. Finger fuck the cash. You hear that money sing? Throwing through the check. Make her break a neck. Throwing through the check. Bet you get her pussy wet. Throwing through the check. Order up them bottles. Says a drop on $100 bill. Bitch, I got